surahs, inshallah ta'ala. 3 important surahs I've chosen, inshallah, to do tafsir of. And hopefully, bi'idhnillah, if you follow through with me, inshallah, in this month, you will also find the blessings and the barakah of these beautiful surahs, inshallah. The first surah is Surah Az-Zumar. The second one, inshallah, will be Surah Al-Maryam. And the third will be Surah Taha, inshallah ta'ala. And if there is more time, inshallah ta'ala, we will take another surah, inshallah ta'ala, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills. This surah of Surah Az-Zumar, I thought I would start with this surah because this surah is all about the incidents and the situation and the context of the Muslimin before the first hijrah of the Muslimin towards Habasha. Remember, the hijrah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was towards Medina. But before that, the situation was really getting really bad, especially for those people who did not have any sort of backup or any support from their tribes. As a result, the Prophet ﷺ told them to make hijrah towards Habasha, yeah? And this was in the 7th year after the revelation of the Quran to the Prophet ﷺ in the cave of Hira. 7 years after that, few years before the actual hijrah towards Medina. And so in this surah, all of the context of that situation of persecution, of the perils, of the difficulties that were being faced by the Muslimin are drawn through here. And in this surah, subhanAllah, it is such a poetic exercise of beautiful balagha, beautiful poetry, beautiful miraculous usage of terms and words, context, the themes by which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala presents these surahs are phenomenal, subhanAllah. So Surah Zumar is one of those surahs that contains beautiful eulogies about the akhirah, beautiful examples about tawheed, about sabr, about tawakkul on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all of the things that believers require at the time of persecution, and all of the things that the zalimeen have forgotten when they are actually persecuting the believers. So this surah has particular context to where we are today in Islamic history. Today we're at a time when Muslim world is in turmoil, where lots of countries are in war, where millions of Muslimin are displaced from their homes. They are muhajirin with no ansar to accept them. They are now seeking refuge in European countries, some of them trying to find refuge in Muslim countries and not being very successful, some of them dying on the way, subhanAllah. All sorts of difficulties and horror from poverty that comes